somebody got to be, okay? Because I surely am not. Opposites attract, ain't that right, Daddy? That's why I like Dr. Damon, because he cool.
Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon have long been seen as the ultimate power couple on Married to Medicine. For years, they portrayed a picture-perfect marriage, balancing their successful careers with a seemingly unshakable bond. Dr. Heavenly, known for her brutally honest nature, frequently stood by her husband's side, defending their relationship and image. Her fans admired her for being open about everything, especially when it came to calling out the truth, even when it made people uncomfortable. But behind the scenes, there were whispers of trouble, hints of a hidden narrative that didn't quite match the picture they portrayed for the public. As time passed, these whispers slowly grew louder, and the truth about their marriage began to unravel in a way no one expected. Over the years, fans began to notice certain things that didn't quite add up. Dr. Damon, who was often the calm and supportive husband, stayed out of the drama while Dr. Heavenly faced the heat. Was this simply a strategic choice, or was there something more going on beneath the surface? Dr. Heavenly had always defended her husband fiercely, brushing aside any rumors of infidelity or cracks in their marriage, but over time the whispers grew too persistent to ignore. Behind closed doors, things were not as perfect as they seemed, and it seemed like Dr. Heavenly had reached a breaking point. She had spent so many years presenting her marriage as flawless, but now she was forced to confront the very thing she had worked so hard to protect. It all started with an unexpected revelation from Dr. Heavenly herself. She had always built her brand around honesty, often giving relationship advice to others while fiercely defending her own relationship. But recently, she began to drop subtle hints about something being wrong, something deeper than just a momentary disagreement or misunderstanding. The cryptic posts began circulating, causing fans to wonder what was going on. Dr. Heavenly spoke of betrayal, trust being broken, and loyalty fading. It became clear that the drama was no longer just a rumor, something real had happened. The turning point came when Dr. Heavenly revealed that Dr. Damon had been living a double life. The calm and supportive husband had been hiding a secret relationship, one that no one knew about, not even Dr. Heavenly. But it wasn't just about a hidden affair, it was about a child that Dr. Heavenly didn't know existed. This secret child, as it turned out, was the product of a relationship that Dr. Damon had kept hidden from his wife for years. To make matters worse, it was later revealed that Dr. Damon had been financially supporting the mother of his child all along. This was no casual affair, it was a hidden family, a separate life that Dr. Damon had been living while still maintaining the image of the perfect family man on television. When Dr. Heavenly discovered the truth, she didn't react quietly. True to her outspoken nature, she went into full damage control mode, determined to take back the narrative before the situation spiraled out of her hands. She didn't suffer in silence. Instead, she brought the drama to the public, starting with her social media posts. In a live session, Dr. Heavenly casually dropped hints about the betrayal and the broken trust. Fans quickly speculated that she was talking about her husband, and soon after, she confirmed their worst fears. She started dropping receipts, screenshots, voice notes, and other evidence that painted a picture of Dr. Damon's deception. The rumors weren't just rumors anymore, they were undeniable facts, and Dr. Heavenly wasn't backing down. What made this situation even more shocking was the fact that Dr. Heavenly had always presented herself as a strong, no-nonsense wife. She built her brand on loyalty and honesty, and now she was forced to confront the very things she had always advocated for. Could she forgive her husband for his betrayal? Could she rebuild her marriage after everything she had uncovered? For years, Dr. Damon had played the role of the calm and collected husband. He stayed out of the drama, keeping his head down while Dr. Heavenly took the heat for their relationship. His silence was often seen as a sign of strength, but in this situation, his silence only fueled suspicions. At first, Dr. Damon denied everything, brushing off the rumors as just that, rumors. But his denial wasn't enough to convince anyone, and soon his silence started to work against him. Instead of putting the matter to rest, his lack of a clear response only made things worse. Then, in a moment that would later haunt him, Dr. Damon made a slip-up. Whether it was a bad choice of words or an offhand comment made during an interview, Dr. Damon's response seemed to acknowledge the allegations without outright admitting them. The way he responded, almost as if he were trying to explain or justify his actions, left many people wondering if he had already known that the truth had been exposed. His response was not one of denial. Instead, it seemed like he was trying to minimize the damage, to control the narrative before it got out of hand. The damage, however, had already been done. Dr. Heavenly's followers were not going to let this go, and the public was now fully invested in the unraveling of Dr. Damon's double life. Fans and insiders began to question whether there was more to the story. If Dr. Damon had been hiding a secret child, what other secrets might he be keeping? Was this the tip of the iceberg, or was there an even darker truth to uncover? Rumors began to circulate that Dr. Damon had more than one hidden relationship, and perhaps more financial arrangements that Dr. Heavenly was still unaware of. This new revelation left fans wondering, what would Dr. Heavenly do next? Would she forgive her husband and attempt to rebuild their marriage, or would she walk away and start fresh? She had built her career on her relationship advice and the image of a strong, supportive marriage, but now everything was in jeopardy. If she stayed with Dr. Damon, how could she rebuild trust after such a deep betrayal? And if she left him, she would be tearing down not just her marriage, but the empire they had built together. For years, Dr. Heavenly had advocated for loyalty, respect, and the importance of marriage. She had always been the one to hold others accountable for their actions. But now, faced with her own husband's betrayal, she found herself questioning everything she had preached. The marriage she once flaunted as perfect was now under intense scrutiny, and the public was waiting for her next move. The financial side of things added another layer of complexity to the situation. Together, Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon had built a successful business empire. They had made millions, established themselves as a respected power couple in the world of reality TV, and created a legacy that others admired. But now, with everything on the line, Dr. Heavenly had to decide if it was worth saving. Could she move past the betrayal, the lies, and the secrets? Or would the destruction of her marriage also mean the destruction of the life she had worked so hard to build? Sources close to the couple continued to suggest that there might be even more secrets to uncover. Was Dr. Damon hiding additional relationships, or was there something even darker lurking beneath the surface? Dr. Heavenly, meanwhile, seemed to be strategically preparing to expose everything. Her social media activity was more calculated than ever, and fans began to notice that every cryptic post, every hint, seemed to be building toward something bigger. Was she gathering more evidence? Was she preparing for the final blow that could destroy Dr. Damon's reputation once and for all? In the midst of all this chaos, fans were left questioning what was real and what was just a carefully crafted narrative. Should Dr. Heavenly forgive her husband, or was this the end of their marriage? Could they ever rebuild the trust that had been shattered, or was this a betrayal too big to overcome? As the story continued to unfold, one thing was certain: Dr. Heavenly's journey was far from over. Her next move would shape not only her marriage, but also her future and the future of the empire she had built with Dr. Damon.